All right, quick technical analysis on COOL. First things first, if you're new to Penny Stock Live, this isn't the first time we traded this stock. Very familiar with the company, and I think it's going to go back up. It's just a matter of where will it settle and getting a really good, base price before it makes its turn. So first things first, the first time we traded it was in through here, added right there, added on the dip, and then it took off. Nice profitable trade. The second time we traded it was here when I picked up 10,000 shares at 265. First up day in quite some time. And of course it gapped, which was nice, and made about $3,500 on that little turn the second time around. So this time I'm looking to go big on COOL because I believe the earnings were good enough to lift it back up to the $4 range. This is just an earnings shake, and obviously it's not good for anybody who held through earnings, but we were out in through here, so no big deal. My goal is to add on the dip and play the turn up to the $4 range, possibly more, we'll see. I picked up my first set of shares today at 325, and it moved nicely up to 330, but then an offer of 300,000 shares showed up at 330. Traders actually ate up about 100,000 shares, and then they nailed the bid with 200,000 shares, and it took out a 15-cent range, and the stock immediately dropped down to the 315 level from 330. It stabilized, and about 200,000 showed up on the bid at 309, so I'm pretty comfortable in through here. I think these moving averages will probably hold, but we'll have to see. You can see it has decent price action support from in through this range as well. So it's traded there a couple of times. It's created a shelf. I wouldn't expect the price action support to hold as much as I would expect, this recent low to hold. So there's a chance that it continues to fall, which would be perfectly fine with me. I'm looking to add another 5,000 shares, either lower or higher in the short term, and then I'll look to add 2 more 5K blocks at some point. My goal would be to get in around 315, 320 a share, possibly $3 a share, I'm not sure yet, with 20,000 shares, and take that up to the $4 range and lock in a really nice profit on this one. There are 3 reasons why I think it'll turn eventually. One is the Zynga hype, which will come back into play, I assure you that. 2 is the Russell addition. There are going to be funds buying this stock up. And 3 is the earnings and the outlook. It was good. They had good earnings and they had a good outlook. So the stock is down on a shake, and that happens. It's a matter of buying when things look bad. And I don't like to guess the bottom, which is why I blend myself into the stock. Like I said, I want 20,000 shares. So I've only picked up 25% of what I want on this stock moving forward. I'll add the other 75% as I get confirmation. So today's ad was a little bit speculative in that I was predicting it would hold these moving averages. We'll know more tomorrow. It's getting hit lightly at 316 in after hours. So, it looks like it'll creep back up to start the session Friday morning. Hopefully we'll start to see it move back in to the 20 moving average, and from there I'll add another 5K tomorrow if that's the case. I'd like to get my second block in around 312 if it shows some signs of strength. So in general, our trading range is between this trend line right here, this long-term trend line from when it started moving way back here, and what would be the moving averages here. I'd really like to see it stabilize at the $3 range, and then it's going to be a really good trade for me between $3 and $4. Obviously, $1 a share, 20,000 shares, that'll be a nice $20,000 profit. That's what I'm looking for, and I'll adjust accordingly. Like I said, if it breaks the trend line or if it breaks the moving averages, the next price action support is going to be this recent low from where we traded it last time. So it should settle in around $2.40 a share. I'd be surprised if it got that low, but nobody knows. So again, that's why blending into a position is better than trying to guess support, adding your full position right away, and then having it drop through, and now you're technically doubling down with shares that you didn't intend to buy. I intend to go a lot bigger on this one, and I indicated that in my email. So hopefully you're watching the technical analysis. Keep your eyes on COOL. If you didn't add, look for support. If you're looking for more confirmation before you add, look for price action like this to suggest that the bulls are in control. Right now, it's speculative. We're picking up as it's falling, or at least I'm picking up as it's falling, but only my first add. Add number 2, 3, and 4 will be once I determine the stock is turning. So what I'm looking for is, a little cup shape movement here. All right, that's the breakdown on COOL. I really think this will be back in the fours. It's just a matter of time, so we'll see how it trades out. Take it easy, everybody.